Follow her to war.
I will go talk to... I wonder if I can talk to... But Cecil doesn't know about the Battle of Brenna. Who knows? I'm thinking of asking Dandelion because he knows about the history and has been chronicling things.
Look,
along
another
the way.
one. You let one human in
At
and in
your
no time
service.
you've got a swarm. Like ants.
No.
I heard human women...
Zoltan was there as well, I think.
Geralt, first throat of the Witcher's Guild. Finally, a drink with someone worth talking to.
Short on company?
What can Yarpen tell me? I prefer listening to horses fart.
Alright, I really haven't talked to Zoltan here. Zoltan here before.
I wanted to talk to you about the Free State of Vergen. We haven't had the occasion somehow.
True.
Do you buy into Saskia's ideals?
Are you asking me if I believe what she says, or if I believe she'll be successful?
Both.
Saskia's no liar, that's a fact. But whether we'll manage, who can tell? One thing is sure, we'll never know if we never try. For now, a great battle awaits. A battle in which elf, dwarf, and human will stand side by side. And that is beautiful in itself.
It's also the biggest potential weakness.
Nothing unites folk like shared death. I believe those who survive will honor the deaths of their comrades.
If they win.
Even if they don't. News spreads fast. Others will follow in our footsteps.
Vergen seems like an ancient town. Do you know its history?
It's one of the mining colonies Mahakam established. There were lots of them just 500 years ago. Now they're mostly in ruins. It was the first town where dwarves and humans began working side by side. For the past 3 years, it's been a symbol of our common death.
Yorvith seems to have changed. Have you noticed?
How? Has his arse grown fatter in Saskia's keep?
An elf who was the greatest foe of humans will now fight for their freedom. Doesn't that surprise you?
Only harpies don't change their minds. I'm no expert on elves, but as I see it, he's got a stiffy for Saskia.
Yorvith?
He stood all gentle as a lamb in council, stealing glances at her tits. When she spoke to him, he looked as happy as a fool whittling a wooden toy.
The Kingslayer's trail has gone cold. Have you heard anything?
No one could sneak into Vergen. We watched day and night. Anyway, who would they come for here? Stennis? Why so keen on capturing the assassin of kings?
Well, why not?
Letho knows a lot about me. Certain things maybe only he can explain.
Is it worth sticking your neck out to know what was in your head before?
Yeah, I'd say it's worth it.
Nice talking to you, Zoltan. Battle of Brenna. Was there a dwarven regiment there? Yes, there was. Yes, I remember. I talked to. I don't remember. I talked to Yarpen before, but I don't remember this discussion.
Did you fight at Brenna?
Oh, fuck. I knows you've got amnesia, but you could have remembered that. Ah, it was a beautiful day. On one side, 46,000 black ones. On the other, us, the Nordlings together. The Redanians led by De Ruyter on the left, the Temerian regiments in the middle, and us on the right. The Mahakam Volunteer Army. All dwarves. Even the likes of Cohor must have shit his britches at the sight of us.
He hardly lacked courage as I heard it.
A right brave bastard, that's true. Preferred to die than run like a rat. I don't believe I've ever seen a bigger melee. Except maybe 3 years ago here at Vergen. Would have managed that day too, even without the magic. That burning shit that fell from the sky. Why, even the dun banner knelt before us when we brought our battle axes down.
Some say not one of the Dun banners survived. Any truth to that?
Biggerhorn nabbed the survivors as they fled south. But most men of the banner lie in the catacombs, along with a standard. The Dun banner. What the hell kind of name is that for a unit anyway? It's as if they couldn't get their fucking flag clean.
Okay, I will replay that one more time. But there was the information the ghost asked, with the Merians in the middle, Redanians in the left, and then the dwarves on right. And then he mentioned Cohorn, so that must be what the ghost asked quest next.
Did you fight at Brenna?
Oh, fuck. I knows you've got amnesia, but you could have remembered that. It was a beautiful day. On one side, 46,000 black ones. On the other, us, the Nordlings together. The Redanians led by De Ruyter on the left, the Temerian regiments in the middle, and us on the right. The Mahakam Volunteer Army. All dwarves. Even the likes of Cohor must have shit his britches at the sight of us.
He hardly lacked courage, as I heard it.
A right brave bastard, that's true. Preferred to die than run like a rat. I don't believe I've ever seen a bigger melee, except maybe 3 years ago here at Vergen. Would have managed that day too, even without the magic. That burning shit that fell from the sky. Why, even the Dun banner knelt before us when we brought our battle axes down.
Some say not one of the Dun banners survived. Any truth to that?
Biggerhorn nabbed the survivors as they fled south. But most men of the banner lie in the catacombs, along with a standard. The Dun banner. What the hell kind of name is that for a unit anyway? It's as if they couldn't get their fucking flag clean.
Okay, thanks for telling that to me twice patiently. I think I have the information now. I will just ask Sheldon, because I think Sheldon was there as well. Okay, no. Yeah, I think Yarpen had all the information needed, I hope. Well, there's probably additional question coming up. If I can't handle it, I need to come back once more. I'm running in all the wrong directions.
So it's really haunted now? It is! They should make it a mandatory...
Yeah, I like how they did the books here in The Witcher 2. You can gain the knowledge by killing enough of the monsters, but by buying books you get the knowledge right away.
Hey!
Because in The Witcher 1, for those who know and remember, or don't know and remember, the books were required to even harvest the ingredients from the monsters, so you had to buy them in order to get anything from them. But here in The Witcher 2, it's knowing more about them, basically knowing how to more efficiently kill them. And by reading those books, Geralt now knows that. I will later read the books, or you can just go back where I opened them and pause the video. But yeah, I like that bonus. I think it gives bonus damage or something, making Geralt more effective with it. I think it's here. Ghost. Ghost of Dun Banner. I'm ready to convince you I was part of your unit. Will the raids respawn? This fast? No? Great. Saved. Okay.
I see you've returned.
Yes.
Tell me, for this you must know. Who was chief commander of the Nilfgaardians at Brenna?
That would have been Menno Colehorn.
Menno Cohorn.
I'm beginning to believe you. Menno Colehorn, the repulsive head hound of the Nilfgaardian pack, but a great commander. He will again let the Nordlings' blood. Would you agree?
Oh man. That wasn't there. Even fuck.
It's nice to chat and all, but I think we'll finish this another time.
God damn it. I don't think Yarpen said anything about even the likes of Cohorn. Pissed himself, but Nilfgaardian. It's been mentioned so many times. Did Cohorn die? Where the heck will I find that out? Maybe a book about the Nilfgaardians, but I don't remember seeing one. There's nothing in the Dun Banner book. Information on island Emhyrvan Embrace. Kingdom of Dolblathana. It's the Elven Kingdom. Squintal Arakai. Oh, I already had that book, damn it. Oh well. Does my journal have anything? There can't possibly be information on historical characters. should have paid attention to all those moments when the whole Battle of Brenna and talk about Nilfgaardians was done. Oh, no. What will I do? What will I do? If there are no books about it, I'd need to stumble on the right discussion again about that. And is that the last question he will ask? Well, I won't I won't run back to town, but I will use the power of my video recording. And what's again what Yarpen said? Did he mention something about Cohorn I missed? Right. I took a minute there to go back into my video. A bit of cheating, but I think it's completely fine because I just avoided running there. Yes, indeed. In that discussion, Geralt made a comment about Cohorn that he hardly lacked any courage, and Yarpen answered something about a brave bastard and then preferred to die more than run like a rat. So Cohorn is dead. Hopefully this ghost doesn't have more questions. But I like this. I like this. This fact that it's possible to be done like this.
I see you've returned.
Yes.
I am beginning to believe you. Menno Cohorn, the repulsive head hound of the Nilfgaardian pack, but a great commander. He will again let the Nordling's blood. Would you agree?
You sneaky ghost.
Your memory has suffered after death. Cohorn perished. At Brenna.
You are vigilant. I could not deceive you.
Because I am of the Dun Banner.
Perhaps you did fight at Brenna. It was so long ago I may have forgotten you. But Vergen is another matter.
I can't answer for the state of your memory.
You are right. Memory often fails us after death. I cringe to admit I've forgotten who commanded the armies during the Battle of Vergen. Perhaps the most important day of my life. And the last. Be so good as to remind me.
Ah, this I know. Do I? Please don't get this wrong, Geralt.
Seltkirk led Eddern. Vandergrift led us.
Well done. Not all know that. Some believe that the kings commanded the armies during the battle, or that their mages did.
Do you believe me yet?
Not yet, but I shall when you tell me how you survived the massacre at Vergen.
Yes, indeed. Yarpen mentioned. I took note of this. He mentioned someone named Bighorn. Unfortunately, I don't know who that is, but there was something about that Bighorn. Bighorn went because it couldn't be Seltkirk because he was killed in that duel that Cecil told me about, and then but Yarpen mentioned Bighorn and something about.
Most of the Dun died. The survivors withdrew south. The fires blocked our way back to our lines and we fell into Bighorn's trap.
I know, the cowardly bastard. You have proven that you served in the Dun Banner.
May I take the standard?
Why do you desire it so?
It will help me lift a curse.
Curses are of no import to me.
This one should be. It has stopped King Henselt's army from advancing.
The unicorn has returned.
He stands at Vergen's gates. With your help, he'll avenge the Dun Banner.
The standard lies in the sarcophagus. Take it, also find the sword of Colonel Gondor. Now it is yours.
Thank you.
Where have you left your mount?
There are no horses here.
True. I would gladly drink with a brother from Brenna, but I am an unfettered soul. Strong drink means nothing, tastes of nothing. Perhaps I miss that most in death. Guard the standard. I grasped it firmly even as they cut me down.
Hey, I think I just got the sword as well. Yes, indeed. The game saves. Oh no, I need to get the specific sword, never mind. But, however, I did manage to deceive the ghost. That was fun. That was a whole lot of fun. Let's see what the quest says. Let's recap a bit. One of the artifacts needed to lift the curse from the battlefield was to symbolize death. Having no idea what he was to look for, the Witcher took Philippa's advice and decided to talk to Cecil Burden. Vergen's alderman knew a lot about the battle between the Kaedweni and Aedenian armies, so he would likely give Geralt a good lead. After hearing the Witcher out, Cecil Burden stroked his beard and began his tale of the Dun banner. The Dun was a unit of Kaedweni light cavalry known far beyond the borders of Henselt's kingdom. Its soldiers had taken part in the battle, and their standard, easily recognized by any veteran from the north, could very well be the symbol of death. The unit's standard was buried in the forest crypt alongside the fallen soldiers. The Witcher had to find the tomb and the artifact. The dwarves told the truth. The standard was indeed in the catacombs, but the symbol of death had a guardian, the wraith of a Dun banner veteran. The Witcher could acquire the item he sought by defeating the ghost in battle or by using deception. The latter choice would force him to impersonate a unit member and appeal to an old brother in arms. Geralt managed to deceive the ghost, and it showed him the sarcophagus containing the Dun banner standard. The symbol of death was now in the hands of Geralt of Rivia. The curse would soon be lifted from the battlefield. Vandergrift's sword. So is the next thing I need to do going through the mist? Because I can't get the sword. For this, at least not yet, so I think what I need to do is cross the mist and go get Henselt's blood. But first I will get myself out from this catacombs and see if something happens on the way back to Vergen. So I have a couple of those quests with waiting for events to unfold. I'll see if events unfold here or not. Oh, those birds get me every time, man. There are those red dots, those are the neckers. I don't care about them. So we'll probably get Philippa's help on the... When I go through the mist. But what will happen then, I have no idea. And how the heck am I supposed to draw and get Hensel's blood without killing the man? And also on the other side of mist, I have to worry about Leto. I have to worry about Sheila.
And you, my love, do you trust the girl?
Saskia? No. But I trust you all.
But I think that's what I need to do now. Or... No, I think we can only get Saskia's sword by reviving her and getting through the mist. Go just outside so I'll see the map. There it is, so I just need to go through the burnt village and then through the mist. Excellent. Let's get there in the burnt village and I should probably drink some potions as well. I think there was a place of power. Was it here? Yes. Okay. Drink potions, let's go for swallow. Let's go for damage. Let's go for... Let's go for Vigor regeneration. I think that's pretty good battle package. More damage, health regeneration. And Vigor regeneration.